short, gray-haired guy comes up to me and he goes, "I'd like to talk to you about going on the Handicrafters board." And I'm going, well, one, I don't know Handicrafters, and two, I don't know you. I said, call me after Labor Day. Sure enough, Labor Day comes and goes, and the next day, Bob Spatola's on the phone. "I wonder if I could show you Handicrafters." Well, it took one visit to Handicrafters and an hour and a half with Bob Spatola for me to agree to go on the board. Having been on the board for 1 month, Bob goes, "We need to talk." And I'm going, "Bob, I've joined the board. You've got me on the executive committee. I think I've done everything. We need a capital campaign, and we'd like you to chair it." I'm going, where is this guy coming from? Since that day that I first met Bob, I met a real gentleman. I met somebody that really cared about people. And he sat there and told me, now that I'm president, I've got 350 names of the people that work at Handicrafters to learn. Because I want to be able to walk through here and know everybody by name. Bob, very much like Al, were a people person. They were caring, they were giving, they gave back, not only with their heart and their brain, but also with their money. I think the honor tonight is very well deserved from somebody that deserved it as well. Thank you.
Everyone has been a huge help so far and a great support system. I look forward to working with them in the future. I would also like to say thank you for choosing me to be this year's recipient of the Harry Lewis Scholarship. I am currently a student at Collegium Charter School. Throughout my high school career, I managed to maintain working a part-time job. I wanted to be more challenged in my academic career, so I decided to take AP and honor courses as well. For 3 years, I earned varsity letters playing lacrosse and volleyball while maintaining a 4-point average GPA. In 9th and 10th grade, I was inducted into the National Honor Society and the National Art Honor Society. I took interest in student government and was elected as the 11th grade representative and elected as treasurer of the National Art Honor Society, and took part in student forums. During my junior year at Collegium, a group of students and I established a Black Student Union, a group that was created to educate and raise awareness for current racial issues, culture, and history. My senior year, I was captain of my volleyball team, and I am proud to say we won TCISL championship. I credit the Coachville Youth Initiative for much of my success and my achievements in high school. Without the Coachville Youth Initiative, I would not be standing up here. Entering high school, I was an introvert and somewhat withdrawn. Then in summer of 2014, I decided I needed a driving force to help me break out my comfort zone and help me focus on my future goals. CYI taught me the importance of ambition, building relationships, and service in my community. This transition wasn't so easy. I struggled tremendously with coming out of my little box. The leadership skills, life skills, and getting paid was just a plus. The main things I loved about CYI was the relationships and memories I gained. Even though I am no longer in the program, there are people who are involved in my life that push me to be something great, provide me with encouragement and support. One of my favorite memories from CYI was when I roomed in a cabin with 3 girls that later became great friends of mine, and a talent show when someone recited Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham as their talent. I will forever miss those moments and those laughs. I truly believe all those moments have led to my current success. With this scholarship, I plan on taking on the world. I will be continuing my education at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
support the mission, you support making Greater Coatesville an incredible community, and there are a lot of stories there. And as the old saying goes, great stories happen to those who can tell them. We know that each of you has a story, a reason why you've chosen to support the foundation, a reason why you're partnering with us to make this a vibrant, healthy, and wonderful community. And maybe that story is you grew up in Coatesville, you have roots here, you still live here, you work here, and you want to see Coatesville continue to thrive. Your story may be that you feel passionate about giving youth in this community the opportunity to succeed and be the next generation of leaders. Like me, you may not be from Greater Coatesville, but you may be awestruck by the passion, the spirit, the wisdom, what's happening here, and have been welcomed into the community. And like I hope all of us, you believe that every single person in our community should have access to high quality and affordable health care. So what's your story? We want to hear it. We want to hear it tonight when you turn and talk to the people around you that you may know, you may not know, to be talking about how it feels to be part of something so special. Our story has just begun. While we're grateful for everything you've given us, we're excited about what we're going to do together in the future.